Skol Nation, this one's huge. The chill in the air here in Minnesota isn't just from the early winter frost, it's the buzz of something that could ignite the fire in our Vikings offense. We've been grinding through a season where the ground game feels stuck in neutral, despite the promise of that dynamic duo in the backfield. Aaron Jones brought his veteran savvy, Jordan Mason his fresh legs, but the yards aren't piling up like we dreamed. Fans, you feel that frustration building, right? The kind that makes you pace the sidelines of US Bank Stadium in your mind. But hold on, because a fresh spark is flickering on the horizon, one that could change everything for JJ McCarthy and this young squad. If you're part of this crew, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the conversation. This community runs on real fans like you. Now let's cut to the chase. The name lighting up mock drafts and turning heads across the league. Notre Dame's explosive running back, Jeremiah Love. Yeah, you heard that right. PFF has the Vikings snagging him in the mid-first round of the 2026 NFL Draft, and it's not just a one-off. They've had him pegged for Minnesota twice now, seeing him as the missing piece to jolt our rushing attack back to life. Picture this, a kid with track star speed bursting through gaps like lightning, forcing missed tackles left and right. Love's not just fast, he's got that vision, that elusiveness that turns a simple handoff into a highlight reel scamper. After a slow start against Miami, he's been on fire. 88.0 rushing grade, 69.9 receiving grade, already 26 missed tackles forced. Yards after contact, a blistering 3.65 per attempt. This isn't some raw prospect, he's a polished weapon, ready to plug into Kevin O'Connell's scheme and give McCarthy the support he needs to grow. The Vikings' run game sits at 26th in yardage, but hey, 4.4 yards per carry is terrible, 12th in the league. Still, it's not the explosion we crave, not when Jefferson and Addison are lighting it up through the air and Hawkinson's fighting to reclaim his spot. Jones and Mason were supposed to be the thunder, but the hype hasn't fully materialized. Enter Love, the kind of playmaker who could redefine the backfield. Imagine him sharing carries, stretching defenses with his speed, opening lanes for the vets. It's the kind of move that screams commitment to building around our young QB, turning potential into playoffs. Draft experts are buzzing because Love's film screams NFL readiness, taking the edge, outrunning angles, turning routine plays into touchdowns. His pass-catching ability, a third-down nightmare for defenses, motioning wide and forcing adjustments before the snap even happens. This linkage isn't random. With the trade deadline behind us, eyes are shifting to the future, and Minnesota's needs are crystal clear. We invested in Jones with that 2-year, $20 million deal, $13 million guaranteed, and flipped picks for Mason, but it's time to dream bigger. Love's development curve is steep in the right way, more snaps, better efficiency, football IQ shining through. He's the spark, the dynamic skill set tailored for the modern game, mismatches in run and pass, instincts that separate him from the pack. As the horns echo through the Twin Cities, this mock draft hit feels like a glimpse of glory, a reminder that Skol runs deep. But its early drafts shift, prospects evolve. Still, the excitement is palpable, fueling that purple pride we all share. Diving deeper, let's talk about why Jeremiah Love fits like a glove in Minnesota. NFL Draft buzz nailed it. His track-verified speed creates instant problems, whether he's hitting the edge or catching a screen. Against top competition, he's a blur vision through traffic, elusiveness that turns 5-yard gains into 50-yard sprints. From freshman to sophomore, he's absorbed coaching like a sponge, snap count up, metrics improving. That's the sign of a smart back, one who will thrive in O'Connell's zone schemes, creating space and leveraging mismatches. Pair him with Jones's power and Mason's versatility, and suddenly our offense hums, balanced, unpredictable, giving McCarthy easy reads and rhythm. The emotional pull here is real, Vikings faithful. We've watched seasons slip away because the ground game couldn't complement the pass. Jefferson's a superstar, Addison's emerging, Hawkinson's resilient, but without a true home run threat in the backfield, defenses stack the box. Love changes that script. He's not just a runner, he's a chess piece, forcing LBs to hesitate, safeties to cheat. Pre-snap motion, defenses scrambling. His explosion opens interior lanes, lets the vets feast on lighter boxes. It's the kind of addition that builds momentum, turning US Bank into a cauldron of noise, the Skol chant shaking the rafters. Of course, drafts are a gamble, projections, not promises. PFF's Trevor Sikkema laid it out. After a quiet opener, Love's torn it up, proving he's the most talented back in college ball. But Minnesota's front office knows the stakes. With McCarthy developing, every piece matters. This mock isn't isolated, it's a trend signaling the league sees our need and Love as the answer. Imagine the headlines come April 2026. Vikings select Love, fans erupting in purple confetti. The horns blaring louder, the Twin Cities alive with hope. It's that vision keeping us glued, season after season. Reflecting on this, it's a nod to our resilience. We've backed the Vikes through rebuilds, heartbreaks, triumphs. Aaron Jones came with hype, Mason with potential, but if they can't deliver, we pivot to prospects like Love who embody the future. His game translates seamlessly, speed, instincts, receiving chops. He's tailor-made to help young QBs, providing that safety valve and explosive option. As we grind through this year, eyes on the draft board, the buzz builds anticipation. Skol Nation, this could be the spark that reignites the fire, turning frustration into fury on the field. So what do you think? Is love the guy to unlock it all? Drop your takes below, we're in this together. The journey's long, but with moves like this on the horizon, the purple rain feels closer than ever. Fire up those horns, keep the faith. Vikings forever.